enjoys French pastries so much that he quit his career as a neuroscientist to dedicate his time to mastering them. Here to show us his foolproof recipe for my absolute fave classic French dessert is my bud, all the way from Calgary, Saeed the pastry nerd. Hey, Saeed. Oh my gosh, I am so thrilled you are here.
So happy to be here too.
Oh my gosh, I'm absolutely amped. So you have such an amazing story. Not only did you switch from neuroscience into pastry, but you were born and raised in Paris, right?
Yes. So I live in Calgary now, but I was born and raised in Paris. This is where I actually got my PhD in neuroscience.
Okay.
Yeah, and just after I moved here for a research position, I started to miss French pastries so much.
I mean, I get it.
Before I even realized it, I was actually in the kitchen trying to make the things that I grew up eating.
Yeah.
But I was not good at it. I was really, really bad. It was a complete disaster, but I did not get discouraged by it, and I started to bake more, read books about it, use my scientific knowledge to get better at it. And I loved it so much that I decided to quit my career as a neuroscientist to become a pastry chef full-time.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The first time I saw you, you were doing like a croissant video. Like you were teaching people how to make croissants, and seeing the skill that you teach to people in an online video, wild. Like a wizard.
That's the thing that I love the most, is making French pastry approachable. I do believe that everybody can bake. Like if you're taught in the perfect way, in the great way,
you can do it.
Everybody can do it.
Okay, so we're not doing something like a croissant today. We are doing probably one of the easier, I would say one of the easiest French desserts, and it is my absolute fave. What are we making today?
We're making cherry clafoutis.
Now, okay, so if you've never had a clafoutis before, it's basically like a baked custard with fruit in it, and it's so good. I personally prefer my custards baked, but I know you're more of a creme brulee man.
Yeah, I think we don't agree on this.
No, we don't agree on this. We don't agree, but that's okay. Okay, so we're gonna get started on this clafoutis. So what are we doing here? Okay.
So we are starting with the eggs. So we have 4 eggs here, and we are going to whisk them with a little bit of sugar.
Beautiful.
And some vanilla extract.
Nice. Now, if you wanted to, could you switch out the vanilla for another flavoring if you wanted?
Yes, so you could definitely use, one thing that I really like with cherry clafoutis is also orange blossom water.
Oh, orange blossom water, beautiful.
Yeah, it's not something that is really well known, but it gives a very nice citrusy flavor to your cake.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna ask for your help.
Okay.
If you're okay with this?
I love it. I love helping. Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask you to sift the flour into the eggs as I'm whisking.
Okay.
So you really want to make sure that you sift your flour when you're doing this, because you want to avoid to have any lumps in your batter.
And welcome to Ontario, my friend, because in Calgary it's nice and dry. In Ontario, it's damp, and it's gonna get lumpy every once in a while.
Definitely, and the more damp it is, the more lumpy it's gonna get.
100%.
So we really want to avoid that by sifting our flours and adding it little by little, just to make sure that we're gonna have a nice, smooth batter to it.
That was really well done.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of us right now.
Yeah, you should be proud of yourself.
Thank you so much, Saeed.
It feels like you've been doing that for a long time.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
So now you're gonna add milk little by little as well.
Perfect.
Not too quickly.
Okay.
Because we want to make sure that the milk gets incorporated really well into the batter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, so basically you're telling me that the only things that go into this are eggs, sugar, vanilla, flour, milk, pretty much everything that I have in my cupboard.
Exactly, everything that you have in your cupboard, and you will see, like, you will be done in about 30 seconds.
Nice.
And it's live, right? So that definitely means that if you want to do that at home, that's the amount of time it's gonna get, just a few minutes.
We're literally making this right now.
Yeah.
This is how easy this is, especially if you have a Saeed next to you. So you're good to go. All right, give that a bit of a mix in.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We can go a little bit faster
once it starts to loosen up.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Right.
Amazing.
Okay.
Okay.
So the batter is done.
Amazing.
That was easy.
That was easy.
quick,
Nicely
right?
done. Yeah.
So now we are going to use a pan.
Okay.
And in that pan, we are going to grease it first. Make sure to grease it, but also make sure to not use a springform pan.
Okay.
Because if you can see, the batter is actually quite liquid. If you use a springform pan, it's gonna leak in the oven.
Yes.
Happened to me. Disaster.
See?
Takes hours to clean.
But I appreciate, you're like, I made a mistake, don't make my mistakes. So we just pop this in?
So yeah, we'll just pop this in.
Okay.
And then we'll add the cherries.
Beautiful.
Go
Oh
ahead.
my gosh, look at that texture. That is a smooth, beautiful batter.
Perfect.
It's almost like a crepe batter, kind of, you know?
Exactly. It's actually a crepe batter. Yeah. It's actually almost like a crepe batter that to which you add some cherries. We're gonna try to add the cherries like all across the cake.
Like in a cute way?
In a cute way.
We're keeping it cute.
Yeah. We're French, we're cute.
We're French, we're cute. Now, these are pitted fresh cherries.
Yeah, these are pitted ones. You can use also, be careful not to...
It's still cute. I think this looks really cute. Yeah. Okay.
So now make sure that your oven is preheated before and 380 degrees Fahrenheit.
This is how you can tell he's a scientist. I've never written a recipe for 380 degrees Fahrenheit. I love that energy.
I guess you have to be precise.
You have to be precise. You got to do it.
Okay,
You got to do it.
oh.
I got it.
Got it.
All right, so we just carefully pop that in. Bake that for about how long?
45 minutes.
45 minutes. Okay, right on. And then we end up with something. Look at how
this.
beautiful this is. Like, absolutely stunning. So how do we usually serve this?
So you can just serve it as it is, but because it's summer, it's hot, and we want to be a little bit more decadent, we're gonna serve this with ice cream.
Okay.
Vanilla ice cream.
That's like another type of custard. We're double custard.
Double custard.
Yes.
Let's go all the way.
Let's do it. Now you put a little creme brulee on top of that and Saeed's happy.
Okay, so we're just gonna cut a slice.
Okay.
Okay.
Now the texture of a clafoutis is so nice because it's almost like, it's kind of somewhere between like a creme caramel, kind of crepey, kind of fluffy pancakey. Just, it's all the good things in the world.
Exactly. Okay. Let's
We've got a little bit of parchment underneath, I think. You might be catching the parchment.
It's fighting me.
It's fighting you.
Yeah.
We got it. We're just gonna, nicely done. This is where the science comes in, y'all. Yeah.
Okay, let's get out.
There.
That's the most difficult part of the recipe.
That is. Oh my gosh, look at that beautiful dessert with those fresh summer cherries, a little bit of ice cream on top of there.
Yeah.
All right, my friend, shall we scoop that on top? I'm gonna do this. Pop it right on there. Oh my gosh, would you like a spoon?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's dig in. Saeed, this looks absolutely beautiful. Thank you for bringing a little bit of France here to the good stuff.
Thank you.
Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's so good.
I love this
I love it.
so much. We gotta take a quick break. We're gonna eat this, but we'll be right back. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of the good stuff.